years of service as a police officer to this city. Our final speaker, the president of the Ohio Association of Professional Firefighters, Mark Sanders.
Well, I hope not last and not least, as we wrap this up. I mean, many of you here in Columbus have heard this before from firefighters and police officers, and on behalf of the 12,000 professional firefighters across this state who serve the majority of our citizens in townships and cities, you hear what's going on. And it's not about police officers and firefighters all the time. If the streets aren't plowed, we're not getting there. If there's no water running through the fire hydrants because they're frozen, we can't do our job. If we don't have caseworkers helping us as we administer to the sick and injured across our cities and townships, we can't do our jobs as well either. So as you can see, it's not about firefighters, police officers, sanitation workers, and individuals. It's about communities. And the policies, which I will call in this day foolish policies, and the tax grabs by the governor on striking down local government funds is disturbing. As you can see, we brought together members of all political parties, all jurisdiction sizes, and those who serve our community. And it is about shared sacrifice. We have shared in that sacrifice. It's not about dollars and cents in our pockets necessarily. I know locally, even though we've tried, we have shared that sacrifice. Firefighters and police officers have foregone pay increases and have not asked for any during this downturn in the economy, nor will we until it improves. But it's about the governor recognizing, not through flippant remarks, or a platform, a political platform that has talked about building his rainy day funds on the backs of our communities. So I think it's about time for the citizens to understand their dollars are still coming to Columbus. It's my position they are just being redirected somewhere else and not to the basic services for which they were intended when local government funds came into existence. We believe it's a covenant or a promise with the citizens. In exchange for state tax dollars, they were promised amount back to help with those services. I've been through 3 governors now: Taft, Strickland, and Governor Kasich. Certainly there's been trimming. I think we all talked about it. We talked about 5 years. They've trimmed. Well, let's go back to that word of shared sacrifice. 50% cuts to local government funds. He can call all he wants, it's only 3 to 5%. But when you take $20+ million out of Cincinnati, whatever the exact amount is out of Springfield Township, that translates into people doing work on the streets, whether it's clearing the streets so emergency workers can get through, or providing safe drinking water for our citizens all through Ohio. So, Mr. Governor, and the people in this building, I hope you consider what we've been saying for many years. Let's look at what's going on in our communities and let's respond appropriately.